Hello everybody, my name is the Awesome Villager. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well. And today we are back with the final episode of our Call of War thing. I know it's been 2 weeks since I last did an episode of this series, and I'm sorry about that, but the thing I was having some technical difficulties recording, and I also struggled to find time. But the thing is, I didn't really want to play the match unless I was recording it for, well, you know, the sake of the series. So yeah, this is now 2 weeks later, and the world has changed a lot in terms of which are the most powerful countries, and we have virtually been wiped off the map, and there's not even any hope in fighting anymore. We can't physically fight. So what happened is Peru, they actually surprise attacked me, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to fend them off. They caught me really off guard, and yeah, I just didn't know what to do. I just kind of panicked, didn't know what to do, and because I couldn't record it, it wasn't much good anyway. So my original plan was actually going to be to abandon Argentina, and I know this may sound like an odd plan, but hear me out. My plan would have been to abandon Argentina, and then after that, using the multiple small territories that I'd taken away from overseas, such as maybe my territories that I'd taken from Britain and the Caribbean and Africa, what I would then do is from there, I would amass divisions there, and with the help of my allies the US, I would kind of build up, and then kind of after a couple of episodes, I would go back and retake Argentina. But unfortunately, I didn't get to do that, because of course I had some recording issues and everything like that. So yes, we have now been annexed by Peru, and we are also, what happens when a player goes AFK in Call of War is, their country starts to fight for itself. When the player is AFK, the NPC government of the country will continue to run it and fight any wars, if necessary, and they also even will actually make alliances with other nations. They'll continue to do that. For example, since I've gone AFK, for some reason, because my AFK government has made us become friends with Colombia and Venezuela, and we are also now friends with the Netherlands, Mongolia. I'm sorry, but I always forget how to pronounce this one. I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, we're friends with them. Now, as for some of our allies, the US has been annexed, sadly, yep. And then also Brazil's AFK as well, but surprisingly nothing's happened to them. It's kind of interesting, because I would have expected Peru to have jumped on them by now, to be honest. But anyways, yeah. But what may surprise you, actually, is that even though we cannot possibly fight anymore, we are actually still a country. We haven't been completely annexed. So everyone, we now own a grand total of 1 province. I know. We now own the Port of Spain. That's literally all we own. I do not own anything else. That's literally all I own, or Trinidad and Tobago, because that province is actually, I think I said this before in the previous episode, that's Trinidad and Tobago right there, but they've named the province itself after Trinidad and Tobago's capital, the Port of Spain. So yeah, that's now the only province we own, and we have level 3 propaganda offices to try and keep the people there, because the idea is it's meant to keep the idea of propaganda offices is they're meant to keep province morale high, but honestly, I doubt the people there have any morale left. I mean, literally, it's now the only province that makes up Argentina. I mean, we don't even have a capital, and we have fortifications, level 1 fortifications, which sadly aren't any good without any infantry, because I'm not joking, we do not have any infantry left at all. And this may surprise you, but even though our infantry and our air force have now been completely crushed, we do not have any land divisions or air divisions, we still have a navy of 4 divisions. So we still have the 8th Destroyer Division with 1 Destroyer Division and a Submarine Division, and then on top of that, we have the 10th Destroyer Division, with 1 Destroyer Division and 1 Cruiser Division. So, even though we cannot fight anymore, and this will be the end of the series, as one last move as the leader of Argentina and its general, I have decided to reposition our naval divisions to some defensive positions around the port of Spain, being our last province. But trust me, we could physically not fight if our lives depended on it at this point. We just could not. I mean, like, we don't have any land divisions to take back provinces, as I said. And yeah, we just could not. Like, a navy's only going to be so good because, like, let's say that we were attacked by someone, that last province. If they got onto land before our navy could destroy them, provided they then got to the centre of the province and captured it, because there would be no infantry divisions there to stop them, it would be game over, and that would be it. So, well, sadly, the Empire of Argentina, that I hoped to create in this series, has died horribly and come to an end. So what did we learn from this, I would like to ask? We learnt that I am a terrible general and military planner, and that I shouldn't abandon my country and go AFK. But don't worry, if we do a second series like this, I won't do that again. But in all seriousness, do comment down below if you would like me to do, say, a Series 2 of Call of War where we can play as another country and maybe start afresh. And also, even if it's not Call of War, literally any video ideas that you would like me to do or play, comment them down below, because I want to make content that I know you guys are gonna like. I mean, otherwise, what's the point of being a YouTuber? I do need to satisfy my audience, after all. So, yeah. And also, don't worry, I'm going to go back to Minecraft for a bit now that this is over, because I'm going to be doing a new Minecraft video, this weekend, and I may also have my good friend Toast in, and maybe even another friend who, this will be his first time on the channel, so, yeah. Anyways, that will just about wrap up the video. I know this was short, but there isn't really much we can do with one province, and barely an army, to be honest, so, yes. Rest in peace the Argentine Empire, 2021 to 2021, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.